The year was 155 AD. The town was in ancient Smyrna, what's now called Izmir, Turkey. There was an 86-year-old man who had faithfully served his calling, 86 years. But he's being driven on a chariot into the town and driven into the arena there in Smyrna. When he gets there, the crowd is calling all around. They're calling for his death. They're calling for his blood. But rising above the crowd is the words, "Polycarp, play the man." Sometimes in the middle of legislation, and I've watched you work so hard for the last few weeks here in Cheyenne. You've done so much for the people of Wyoming. But in this arena behind me, often all you hear are the naysayers, those who are calling for you to stop and to not touch the status quo, the things that have been built up over time that have made government more powerful at the detriment of the people. And all I can say is, please, play the man. Be strong. You're doing well. The Apostle Paul wrote in the book of Galatians chapter 6, he says this in about verse number 9. He says, "Do not grow weary in doing well, because in due season you will reap if you don't faint." Already this session, you have done things that will empower parents. You've tried to reset education to the way it was designed to be, whereas the parents in charge and not the government dictating what they can and cannot hear. You've also made it clear that if school districts attempt to transition a child away from their parent and they try to push their own political theories on that child, that we're not going to have any more of that. We actually want education to be education. As I look at all you have done, you've done so much good. Please don't grow weary in doing well, because in due season, that word there, by the way, in Koine Greek, the language of the scripture, it literally talks about the harvest time. At the right time, in the right place, when the harvest is ready, you will reap, unless you grow weary and you faint. While some unions set up phone banks and try to create fear among some, so that you, hopefully on their part, what they want is for you to grow weary and grow fearful. I want you to know that there are tens of thousands, many who far outnumber those guys, who are just knowing that you have their back. And that's why they've elected you. That's why they put you here in this place behind me. I've shown up on this Saturday for the first time doing something like this just because I want you to know that you're doing well. Don't grow weary. Thank you so much. This is Nathan Winters from Wyoming Family Alliance.